Hello everyone. So we are back again with another interesting topic. Does stock market makes you a business owner? So basically what I am trying to convey here is that many people tell that stock market is like gambling. So you are not sure about the outcome of your investments and it can be a gamble and you can lose money. So these days you are hearing things about Adani company share price is going down every day, things like that. So people are under immense fear that stock market is not the place you can generate good appreciation or capital appreciation, and people are taking out money out of the market. So that is why I found this video to be relevant in the current market scenario. So as Warren Buffett states, stocks are pieces of business.
You can buy small pieces of businesses for less than you can buy whole pieces of businesses.
For the premium you'd have to pay if you were buying the whole thing.
So you get a bargain as an investor compared to what I can get in terms of buying the whole business. And people, if they just think of stocks as pieces of business, they'd be so much better off than thinking of them as little things that move around in price.
So as you know, I have earlier explained in my video how stock market works. So stock is nothing but a piece of business. In the sense, a company, Interglobe Aviation, which is into flights. So they are in the business since long. So what is the stock of Indigo stands for? So it is like the investors have given money to the company. They have utilized that money by offering the percentage of company stake to us in the form of stocks, and efficient management is taking care of the business and the business model, and they are generating profits, and that cash flow or the earnings which you are generating out of the business is making the stock to go high. So thus creating or giving us back the wealth in the form of capital appreciation. So the stock which is bought at a rate of say 600 rupees 5 years back is now, in the case of Indigo, is currently at 2100 rupees. So it's like you are getting a immense appreciation for the money you have invested in the stock. So it is not just a stock, it's a piece of business. You are owning a beautiful business, and that you believe in that business, you believe in the management, you believe in the business model which the stock is running, and that you are getting a immense capital appreciation because of the belief or your analysis which you have done while buying the stock. Now to state this, I would like to take an example of a simple business to understand or to decomplicate the system. So you, as a normal man, you go out every day for the job. So you see various shops on the way. Say you take a case of a grocery shop. Grocery shop is getting goods at a lower rate and selling it at the MRP. So at the MRP rate, he is selling the product. So he is buying the product say at 50 rupees and he is selling the product at say 60 rupees. 10 rupees is the gain which is getting out of the product. So he has got numerous products. So he is getting 10 rupee for each product, and say the margins of profit varies, but still a small nominal margin added up to a bigger figure, or based on the volume of business he does, the profit also increases. So that is how a grocery shop works. So you are going to a grocery shop daily and you know the uncle there, and he is a good businessman who does business in an ethical way. He gives better discounts and the people keep coming into the grocery shop and the business keeps flourishing. Now he put a second grocery shop in another location, a third grocery shop in another location, based on the growth of the business. So you believe in the business, so you also want to participate in the business. So you don't have such money to start a grocery shop, or even you don't have the brain to run such a business with the intelligence which the particular uncle is having. So what you will do, you will ask the uncle that I will invest this much percentage, say 20% of your total business capital from my pocket, and you give me 20% of your profit which he is generating out of the business. So he is agreeing to give the 20% of his business by taking the capital from you or capital from me. That is how you are owning a piece of business. So simply this is the same thing in stock market as well, wherein you buy a particular set of stocks, say 2000 shares of a stock, and you own that business, and an intelligent management and a ethical employee force and the business model generates good cash flow. So that is how you are owning a piece of business. So talking about efficient management, even if you sleep at night, the employees and the management is working hard to generate profit for that business, and that is how you create a passive income even if you are sleeping. Even if you are not good at business, the particular guy, in case of the grocery shop, the uncle who is really intelligent and experienced in the business, is running the business properly, so you don't have to worry of your profits because you have given money to a guy who you trust and who will take care of the business and ensure cash flow every month. Now talking about stocks and also talking about the stationery shop. So if you buy a stationery shop today, will you sell the stationery shop tomorrow, or will you wait for the uncle to run his brain and to generate more business and to start more and more grocery shops and to multiply your wealth? Or is it that tomorrow the uncle don't have a business, or the business for that day or the selling volume for that day is lesser, then you will sell off the grocery shop 20% stake tomorrow itself? No, you will wait for years and years for the business to flourish and develop. Similarly, the stocks also, if you buy today after all your due diligence and analysis, and you have selected a proper business who is currently probably undervalued and you are getting at a good price and you are invested in that, and going forward you find that business to grow or grow in a larger size, and also the stock price goes high in the same profitability which the company is creating, in the same ratio of profitability the company is generating. So you will not sell the stock, you will give the management or the company to generate cash flow on a longer term and to go up in price. So that is the same patience you should, or the same logic or common sense you should keep while buying a stock. You should not become a trader by shorting the stock or selling intraday or selling in a swing trade like in a month or a 2 days or a week something. You should give proper time for the business to flourish and create profit for you. Last video I have explained to you about the cash flow quadrant. So again, reminding you of the I quadrant, the right quadrant of business and investors. So the last quadrant of investors, we all belong to investors. So act like an investor who buy assets and generates cash. So you make money work for you, and that assets will generate proper cash flow. Also, if you own a stock, you get dividends on a quarterly basis, then you get interim dividends also, then also you get stock splits, you get bonus shares, you get to apply for right issues, you get to apply for buybacks, so etc. So all these things are also return on investment generating activities offered by the stock. Stock price appreciation is another thing. So you bought it at 100 rupees and it's becoming 1000 rupees, so you get a 10x return. So that is another thing which is there in the stock market. Another thing is that you get to participate in the voting rights of the company, you get to participate in the AGM, annual general meeting of the company. So these all are like, you are really the owner of the business, just like the not a stock market trading guy. You own the ownership, even though you have few number of shares in that stock, but still you have the voting rights, you have the annual general meeting, you have the right of attending the annual general meeting, so that you should take pride in having those rights. Also, the main thing is that you feel pride in owning such businesses. Say I go in Indigo flights, I always try to go in Indigo flights, so it's like I am the owner of the business and I am sitting in my flight, though the air hostess don't know or the pilot doesn't know who I am, but I know that I own major stake of my portfolio in Interglobe Aviation. So I take pride in going in flights and thinking that now the flight is full, so like it's generating profit for the company, and that is coming to me in the form of dividends or stock appreciation. So that is the way you should feel proud about owning such great businesses. Again, Aster DM Hospital, Aster DM Healthcare Hospital, then Grasim Industries, Ultratech Cement. So there are many things which we usually have in our day-to-day life, HDFC Bank, then the TCS. So such businesses, if you own, then you come across such businesses or the products offered by that businesses in day-to-day life, and you can take pride in owning such businesses. So that is another way of thinking about stocks which you hold. So to conclude, definitely if you are in stock market and if you own stocks and if you hold it for a longer period, then you are the owner of that business, and you can take pride that you are doing that business. Though you are not directly participating in the business, the efficient management of the business is taking care of the business for you, and creating profits for you and creating continuous cash flow for you. So you are definitely the owner of that particular business, whether it is Britannia, whether it is Indigo, whether it is TCS, HDFC Bank, Aster DM Healthcare, Grasim Industries, anything. So that's how you should take pride in investing in stock market, rather than thinking about stock market going low for a small period of time and getting worried about that. In long term, always, if you are owning a quality company, the way is always up, never down. So don't be worried about the short-term volatilities and the short-term trader talks or analyst or media hypes. Just concentrate on the business and sleep sound, because your stocks are managed by great management, provided you have followed due diligence while picking the stock. Hope this session was really useful for you. See you in next video. Till then, happy investing.